Hello, gods and goddesses. Welcome. Welcome. I'm doing today's reading, which is an urgent reading. It is a prediction of who's going to win the presidential election for America. It is for Trump or Kamala Harris. So, first I'm going to do one pile, which is going to be full on Kamala Harris energy. And then I'll do another um, set of cards, which is going to be full on Trump's energy. And then I will do them together to figure out what's going on. Who's going to win? Who is going to win? Okay, so I've already protected my space. I've already asked God to bring in all my helpers to help bring this message forward. And I hope this message brings you some type of entertainment, joy, or clarity. So let's start with Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Let's start with her energy. What is her energy like? Can you tell me about Kamala Harris? Okay, as soon as I tapped into her energy, I heard laughter. I got Queen of Wands. I feel like she's no play, no joke, but she is a joker. But like her joking is always like to keep things light. She gives off Scorpio energy. Water side, hey. Anyways, yeah, she gives off Scorpio energy. Like she could be tough, stern. They're like smart asses, tough, stern, to the point with the business, you know? That's what it's giving. Okay, she really loves to see things grow, see things thrive. She loves to see things come to life. As you can see the sunflower beside her. She takes her time. She's somebody who is patient and timely. Yeah, like look, I got whoop, 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 whoop. I think it's Six of Cups. I suck at Roman numbers, but anyways, you see how they're climbing up and following the lights, or the moon, I should say. And in my culture, the moon means God. So she has purposely set herself up to follow the path that's needed for her to have the tools and the resources, network to get herself where she needs to get to. Like she did not. This was not accidental. She worked her ass off, and I feel like there was a lot of judgment for her when she was with Joe Biden as a vice president. I believe I'm not political, but I'm gonna say whatever I'm getting because I'm not the best with politics. Anyways, when it came to when she was with Joe Biden, sorry, did I say George Clooney? I don't know why I'm hearing George Clooney. Sorry about that. Anyways, Joe Biden, when she was working for Joe Biden, being a vice president, a lot of people judged her because they felt like, where is she? Where was she? What was she doing? Is she really part of the matter? But I feel like if you had met her, you had seen her, um, the type of person who volunteers, who actually talks to community, who actually takes in what community considers. Like she really starts from the bottom and makes her way up. If you don't know, there is somebody who is trying to run for some type of political grounds, Jason Lee. And I feel like, even though her and Jason Lee are not the same people, I feel like she started, my guides are showing me that she started below like Jason Lee, you know? The only difference is that she's been intentional all her life to do politics. She hasn't come from a background of politicians. She literally is breaking a generational curse. Literally, this is the breaking a generational curse. This is not like she's breaking a generational curse by going against um, social norms to be a woman in power. The world card came up, and I feel like the world card means a lot of things. I feel like the world card is like a lot of people feel like she's not capable. There's some people that feel like she's not capable. Excuse me. There's some people feel like she doesn't understand worldviews, worldly events, being a global citizen. But what people don't understand is that when you grow up in the minority, like her, you have seen so much struggles. You know, it's like you laugh to keep from crying because there's so much. Like I'm getting goosebumps. So much struggles that people go through in the bottom. I'm getting my guardian angels coming in because people go through so much, and I think the world sees you one way than the other because they're not willing. They're not willing to accept an image where there's a black woman because she is black. She also is mixed with Indian. That's what I'm hearing. Come on, that gives it away though. But anyways, she is black. She's part of the minority. She's people of color. She's seen a lot. She's lived a lot. She's understood how to maneuver, like, well, let's say like the brown society, like Indian, Pakistan, whatever she is. Sorry guys. In that society, it's socially normal to just be a community, to work together, to build a life. Let's say I feel like my angels are saying she's Jamaican or Caribbean. And in the Caribbean world, like the bottom of my deck is showing, and I was about to say it. It's all about hard work. Like Jamaicans and Caribbeans, they love to party, love to have fun, but you don't know the things behind the closed doors. Personally, I have a story where I had met some Jamaican men who were so established in their life, and when I talked to them about their lives, they told me how they used to be. They were homeless back home. They were in the slums, and this reminds me of the movie Shatas. Um, I start from the bottom and go to the top. Land of opportunity, as America's supposed to be. So that's what I'm getting for Kamala. Like she really worked hard to get where she wants to be. She took the resources from being like brown, so I'm gonna say Indian, Pakistan, whatever, Afghanistan, whatever she is, that is brown. Like, because in my culture, we call people brown in the South Asian community. Anyways, she took that culture of community, of being together and understanding there is racism in that country. Like people deal with racism there too. It's just part of a minority. And then she took the Jamaican parts of hard work, determination. Not that neither one doesn't work hard, but she just took that strongly from her Jamaican roots. And then being American, she took on seeing how opportunities are given so easily to the minority people, and you have to be around the right people to get the opportunities or get doors to open. Like it took a lot for her to have passages open for her. She put a lot of work in. She's very focused, very detail orientated. She takes the time to find the right resources. She questions people. I see her in office questioning, like, okay, why can't we give this money to the low income? Why can't we take this money and give it to um, new home buyers? Why can't we try to build better shelters for the homeless? Like, she asks these questions that community, regular people like me and you would ask. And this is why she's just going to keep moving forward and growing. Okay, let's get to Donald Trump energy. Okay, so bottom of the deck is the Tower. I think the Tower card is representing Donald getting out of his high horse and getting dethroned. Literally, you see the crown, and the woman represents the misogyny that he's into, and the devil represents like him being seen for who he really is. I think, yeah, that's what I'm getting. For Donald Trump, right away, I feel this gut feeling, and it literally describes the Temperance card. Like, I feel like with him, his energy is like, I'm sorry, this guy is like, those people in class who just, I am the smartest, I am the best, I know it all, I have the resources, I've got everything, I am the best, I am Trump, the Donald Trump. I'm getting that kind of energy from him. And it's not coming, like, it's just a lot of ego with him. And it's funny because I got 2 female cards. But I feel like he's tapped, like he's really in his feminine energy, trying to act like, that I don't know what they have been fighting for, you guys, but I just feel like he constantly keeps saying, like, he wants more people having kids, but he doesn't want to have solutions for how they're going to provide for the children. Um, Donald Trump doesn't have the equipment to understand people below his class. He doesn't understand how you can't just get a shitty job and just suck it up and accept the fact that you're the class that you're in. He doesn't understand that. He doesn't understand that people want more opportunities. Like, I don't think he has a mind of abundance. He has a mind of entitlement. Because I see this card is like representing how he's telling women have kids, don't have abortions. Like, who are you to tell people that? you know, like, even me myself, like, I've had clients come to me and say, should I have an abortion? Should I not? Am I pregnant? Am I not? I don't do health questions because I'm not a doctor. I'm here to pick up the energy. Five of Wands, I feel like there's a lot of women around Trump that try to tell him change, that try to tell him you need to appeal to the women. Because he's like appealing to the redneck white folks, white man, the ones that have those big pickup trucks, wearing like plaid shirts, living in the woods with guns. He appeals to them, and he also appeals to the corporate men, the men that run like Wall Street. He appeals to them because he's like, make more money, make more money. But it's like, how are you gonna keep getting the rich to get richer and the poor getting poorer? Don't you think that if you destroy, because I think in his world, if he was to win, he would have had the middle class gone, and it's just the poor class, and then the upper class, and they hire them. Is how they see how they see feasible. But I think the problem is Donald doesn't know how to humanize people. Like, literally sit there and say, you know what? Like, he's somebody that you could laugh with. Like, you would just find humor in him because you're like, he's so what's the word? He's so outspoken that you'd be shocked sometimes at the things he would say. You'd be like, and you just couldn't help but laugh. Like, really? Okay. Like, you just have to laugh. Politically, yeah, like, he just has such energy that's strong with wanting to make the white man rich. Like, he appeals to the white man life. And it's not because he's white, it's just his energy just gives that. Like, I don't think he doesn't look at like other blacks and say, wow, like, we all deserve equality. We all deserve the same things. No, he looks at people like, oh, all these people are doing trash things and all these people are whatever and they just gotta work for us and do what I ask and shut the fuck up. Sorry for swearing. But yeah, I just feel like he's so self-absorbed. He's so self-absorbed. And it's really sad to see that because it's like you're in a position that many all over the world beg to be. Like, it's a dream. So yeah, let's see how they work together. The rival between each other, like Donald Trump's and Kamala's energy, is like Donald Trump enjoys putting down women. Like, to him, putting down women is like women should know their place. Women should shut up. I don't know what show I watched. I think I watched I think it was a Criminal Minds. Yeah, Criminal Minds. There was an episode. Hold on. There was an episode where they had a cult following, and the guy had like, there was a guy that was the leader of the cult, and there was a mom who had her daughter was messing with the cult leader, and he had impregnated her, and she had a kid, and she was trying to protect her, but the girl was so riding for it that ultimately in the end they ended up like, I think the cult leaders put a bomb, and most people got out, but the daughter wanted to stay to protect the cult leader. So people are so far into being a fan of Donald Trump. Like I said, I have no dog in this fight. I don't know these people personally. I'm picking up on their energy. I just really strongly feel that these two, I mean, Donald's energy just gives me that. Like, it's very, like, I feel like it's exhausting for him. There's a lot of, like, power struggle within him where he thinks, like, you know, those people that keep telling themselves a lie so they can believe it. That's him. He tells himself, this is going to work, this is what it is, with no common sense of who it's going to affect. Um, yeah, like he has no shame, no worries, no care to think like, who am I hurting? And who am I? Like, he's all about, I'm protecting, but it's not really protecting if it's hurting more people than anything. And Donald has a lot more resources than Kamala. A lot more resources than Kamala. He literally has a lot more resources. So you would think with the resources he has, he would better distribute those resources. But instead, he'd rather just keep the rich rich, the poor poor, and keep things moving. Thankfully, in life, we make the money we choose to have. Okay, hold on. These cards just fell, and I can't reach. So I'm going to try to pick up with my feet. Oop, got one. Um, yeah. And I'm also getting a vision about, hold on. It's not even like, sorry guys. It's not me trying to be lazy, but like, it's not easy to like stop, like to push everything back just to get this one card. There we go. Whew, okay. I got a vision talking about the shooting that happened to Donald. The shooting was literally planned and it was wanted because people felt like they just couldn't get him out of like, it's like, you know, when you gave somebody too much power and I try to get them out. That's what happened for the shooting. I don't know why it's coming to me, but it's coming. Like I said, he has a lot of resources, 3 of coins, a lot of resources, but he doesn't use his mind, soul, and body to give and distribute. Knight of Cups, he's a gatekeeper. He's keeping everything. And the bottom of the deck, whoop, sit down. Okay, bottom of the deck I got is 6 of Swords. He's a sinking ship. When what goes up must come down. That's what I'm hearing. When you don't want to give fair opportunity to others, or you don't want to have empathy for others, it's hard. And I feel like, okay, I'm going to say this. In a past life, Donald was black. And in that life of being black, of working hard and trying everything to gain power, he never gained it. So in this life, he's white. And he knows, like, he feels like after so many years and time again of trying to gain power and strength, it's time to have that power. Does that make sense? Sorry, let me repeat that. In his past life, he was a black man who was a slave. He switched over and became white in this life and got blessed enough to have so much resources. So he'll do anything and everything to be sleazy, grimy, and to get what he wants. This is for Kamala. Kamala is somebody who builds wealth from the ground up because she wants everybody to have that same opportunity. You know, she's opening doors so there can be more love. I don't know why I'm hearing love. Like, she wants to spread love. Truly and surely more love, more compassion, more care. And I got 10 of coins, you see? Bringing families, wealth, a better life. Like, she misses when life was, I don't know why I want to cry when I feel Kamala's energy. She misses when society was mom, dad, wealth. And if it's not mom and dad, homeless, shelter. And then helping for job assignments, working with corporations to get those positions filled for them to continue company growth, um, getting more taxes off of people to distribute wealth better. She wants a lot of change. Okay. Okay. Let's see the energy for both, like how they clash with each other. How does Kamala feel about Trump? Well, obviously that's her component. She's a competitive creature. Don't get her wrong. Kamala's competitive. She will fight for her spot. Balance. She feels like he needs more balance. He's not very all there. Feels. Okay, what does Trump feel about Kamala? Kamala. I feel like I don't know why, got reunion, but I feel like low key this just means that Trump feels like, I think low key in his heart, he admires her. He admires her. Like he kind of, as much as he's a misogynist, he admire, like, you know those people that hate on you, but they don't really hate you. They actually want to be you. That's what it's giving. But yeah, I feel like in an all true nature, he wishes, like, he's never seen a woman this strong, this difficult, this challenging. To be honest, I feel like he admires her. Whereas Kamala, on the other hand, she feels like he needs more balance. He's like, and no, like, balance. So that's what I'm feeling for their energy. Okay, now let's see. Will Kamala or Trump? Will Kamala? Okay, let's ask if Trump's gonna win first. Is Trump going to win the election? Okay, so I got Doctor. I feel like Doctor is talking about he has to take care of his health. Like I said in the beginning, something felt weird in my stomach. Ooh, the wife card upside down. I feel like there's not really a good connection with him and community. He's desperate, so desperate. He's asking any type of gods, any type of people. He's looking for anybody to support him, his image. Okay, Donald Trump is like, he's like that kid in school that comes with the nicest cars, the nicest things, and they all go to a private school together. Yeah, sweetheart. I got sweetheart saying, I feel like sweetheart energy is saying like, he feels like he can win with his charm. But the old woman says, the old woman, I feel like, is saying that the cycle has ended. Like, this is a lesson for him to understand better about community and why it's so important to have a good community, not just community because of money. Because let's be real, would you be having your friends if you didn't have money? Donald Trump. That's the real question. So I feel like it's not giving good. I mean, it's not feeling like he's winning. You know, I feel like there's a lot of people that get the message. See, the messenger card says it's not happening, and the faithfulness card is like he has so much hope and belief because he's so out of touch, but he's not gonna win. He's not of God. He's not of bettering humanity. He's not of. It's just a lot of darkness. I just don't feel like it's giving. He's gonna win. Kamala Harris. Is Kamala Harris gonna win? Weaver of dreams. You see, Kamala is community coming together. It's giving. She's going to find all the cracks, all the money. She's all about the law. As much as some people may think that she's not, they really like her policies. Is that what you call it? I think that's what I'm hearing. And she's gonna make a promise with her like dowry. Like she's gonna make a promise, like this is what I'm doing. Ooh, what did I say about her? She's funny, but she is aggressive too. Gentle aggression. She's a big dog. She's a big dog. I mean, the bottom of the card says healing. Healing card means that there's gonna be a lot of things to patch up in her 2 terms because she's gonna win. She feels responsible for it. There's gonna let me tell you what the angels are telling me. She's going to win because she really touches people's hearts, says the message that people need to hear and feel. Because I feel it too. Like I feel the energy is so light. Whereas Trump, see when I say Trump and I'm feeling his energy, he's not gonna win because he's still out of touch of the everyday person. This is why it's so important to vote. There's power in numbers. Trump is appealing to the 1%. The 1% who, like, I'm not talking about the people that we see on like TV and everything, the people that actually own the people that we see on TV. He appeals to them. But excuse me, whew, that's disgusting. Unless they can have, sorry, oh man, hiccup. Anyways, unless these people can have, um, unless these people can hack the system and create fake like votes, that's the only way he's gonna win. Because as much as we keep hearing people saying Trump is better, Trump is this, Trump is that, there's so many people that are quiet Kamala voters. Like there's so many people like husbands will vote Trump, wives will vote Kamala. Women and white rights advocates are a lot. There's a lot of women that are gonna stand by Kamala, and I believe there's more women than men in this world. I mean, in the States, there's a lot. People have talked about the policies. People have sat down and actually understood their policies, and people are really voting this year. I feel it in my gut. I feel it in the angels. Kamala Harris is gonna win. She's going to win because she's going to touch many people's hearts. She's going to make a lot of change. Like she's gonna bring in an Obama moment all over again. You see, oh, makes me want to have tears. I was in grade 8 when Obama won, and I still remember that impact. And Canada's gearing up. I see Canada gearing up to whatever happens, either one. But I really feel like Canada feels and knows who's gonna win. I also feel like I keep seeing it. I saw this vision actually yesterday, and I'm seeing it again today. I see the White House already prepared for it, Kamala. Like I see her walking in. I see her exoneration. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I see people shaking their hands. I see performance. I feel like it's Beyonce. I see people cheering, people dancing, people happy. I feel like even like I know she's gonna do some change for Palestine. That's what I'm hearing. Um, like she really is the people's voice. Like I see her ears so open, her mouth and paper to pen. We gotta do this. We're gonna try this. She is gonna fulfill her 6 years. I don't know. Is it 6 years or 8 years? That 8 years time period. She's gonna fulfill it to the fullest because she really has a plan and she wants to stick to it. And people are gonna see changes. People are gonna see cheaper groceries. People are gonna see the what do you call those people? The ones that do load dock men or something. The load. Like I see those people that bring in the ships and the loads. Them is gonna be cheaper. I mean, they're gonna be paid better, and there's gonna be more pensions for them, less AI for them. I think the people she's gonna oppose to are the men who feel like, oh, I'm paying so much taxes. Oh, I can't play my redneck games. Oh, I can like. Kamala's okay with guns. I'm going to let you know that. She's okay with guns. I feel like she's going to support police in a way that's pleasing to the community. Because there is a lot of lynching going on in the US that's not really talked about. And there's still the gun violence, obviously. But I feel like there's so much he's going to bring in and incorporate. As for Trump, Trump is having a lot of legal issues. A lot of legal issues. I am seeing so much court documents with red. Court is adjourned. The thing that hits you were found guilty. Like so much he has done to take on so many people's money, so many people's resources. So there's going to be a lot of credibility for Trump coming after the election. I'm feeling like more mid next year. Like there's going to be a lot coming out for Trump. And Trump, honestly, it doesn't faze him to win or lose. For him, he's happy with his money. Power is great. Notoriety is great. He's already been president. He doesn't really care as much as people think he does. He doesn't really care. He's just doing it for the sake of, I could. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. That's what I'm hearing. But yes, let's see. Any last cards? Let me pick out 2 cards for each. The last card I got for Kamala is Record Keeper. I feel like as long as she keeps record of what she needs to do, and she's not going to please everybody. Knight of Cups, she's going to be a public servant for society. Last card I got for Trump, see? Justice. Upside down, so justice is being served, but not for him. And let's see. Surprise! Yeah, he's going to be shocked at how much the court has on him. He's going to be shocked at how much he has to pay back. Like, there's somebody in the, I'm hearing FBI or, I don't know, whatever security they work with. There's somebody who's really going through everything Trump. You made this money this year. Are you sure? Did you pay that tax? Did you pay this? Oh, who owns this? Who owns that? Like, they're going to be on his ass. So he better mark his T's and dot his I's, because there's a lot of trouble with court stuff, I'm feeling. Because he owes people money, and he's taken money, he stole money, he's messed up a lot of shit. But yes, this is all I'm getting. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm getting. So I hope it resonates. I hope I'm right. I'm joking. Whether I'm right or wrong, the whole point is everybody needs to vote. Continue to vote. Get into politics. I'm the worst with politics. But I'm giving this advice because I feel like this is why society changes and goes down. Yeah. Remember that. And focus on your grind. Always. Your craft, what you love to do, what you're into doing, because you never know. You never know what's going to happen politically. You got to protect your own and try to help the community as much as you can. There's always a good and bad in the society, and you get to decide where you fit in. I hope this all makes sense. I will leave you guys with this. Love and light and blessings. Until next time. Also, my November readings are coming up. Please look at this playlist for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, whatever's in your charts. Also, cross watchers are always welcome. Feel free to like this video if you enjoy my energy, enjoy my vibe, enjoy my message. Leave a comment to let me know what you enjoyed or liked. Positive vibes only. And share if you care. And most importantly, subscribe so you know the next time I go live. Love and light.